Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. I have a 5-card spread here for you. This is for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. This is your monthly for November 2020. I have pre-shuffled the cards and we have 5 cards here for you. First, I'd like to say this video is not made for kids. If you're under the age of 18, please click off now. This channel is my brand. Do not attempt to copy it or use it for any reason. Also, this is general. It's a general reading. It can't resonate with everybody. If you want a personal reading, contact me with the information down below and I'll get back at you. All right, let's get started with the reading. Capricorn, the first one we have is the Hangman in the reverse. All right, and just so everybody will know, tarot cards reading have meanings in the upright and the reverse. If you come across a reader that's not reading the reverse or say they don't read reverses or just refuse to, it's because they don't know what they're doing. Sorry, but that's the honest truth. All right. So in the upright, the Hangman means that you're accepting situations as they are. You're moving up. You're moving out to a higher level than where you are. Whatever phase you're in, you don't want to exist in that phase anymore. That you're leaving, you're going, you're moving up, you're enlightening. Could be away from a job, a better job, relationship, or whatever. But for you, it's in the reverse. Okay, so in the reverse, it means that you're stuck. Okay, so Capricorn, I'm seeing some of you that are stuck, not because you want to be stuck, just because of circumstances. Maybe because of the virus, you've stuck in a certain job or a certain situation. Some of you are stuck in certain situations, like relationships that you can't let go of for fear that someone might judge you if you leave, or I'm seeing fear that you might not find somebody else, fear of being alone, things like that. This card is here to tell you that it's okay to let go and release, to move forward, move to a higher phase than where you are now. You need to change consciousness. Some of you are stuck in the past. You don't want to move on from the past. You want to stay in the former life that you were once most comfortable, once in, but that life doesn't exist anymore, and you can't stay in the past forever. It's okay to think about it, dwell on it sometimes, but it's not good to remain there forever. Because you can't change the past and you can't bring it back. Okay, so you need to grow as time goes on. You need to grow with the times, all right? I'm seeing some of you have worn out ideas that no longer serve you for your higher good or for the higher good of any other person. I'm seeing that some of you are prolonging an eventual outcome, okay? Whatever is gonna come, let it come. I'm seeing that you're trying to slow down the inevitable. Yeah, I'm seeing some of you doing that, trying to maintain an old image, like I said before, rather than be the person that you've become, all right? Yeah, so this card here is here to remind you that it's time to let go, release, and move forward with your life. No matter what the circumstances are or what has happened to you in the past, it's time to move on and forward. Last month was October was I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time talking. October was Mercury retrograde, and it goes direct November 3rd. So the retrograde brought in a lot of breakups, because that's why it comes in, to change things around, things that we can't change ourselves. It comes in to change things around to balance out the universe. All right. So a lot of you might have experienced a loss of job, loss of a person, loss of a relationship or something like that. But you're still stuck in that. Still stuck in your thoughts or still stuck thinking about it. So it's time to let go of that. All right. So for the next one, I see this is the 6 of Swords. So this is you leaving, moving, going away. In the upright, that's what it means. You're leaving away from a turbulent situation. You see how the water is wavy here? That represents turbulent. And you're trying to get to the other side where the water is smooth and you have a nice land over here. The swords here represent imprisonment. So some of you might be in prison, and then some of you might actually be in jail, and then some of you are in a prison in your mind that you've created a self-imprisonment with the thoughts that you're having of being stuck in the past, all right? And that's the upright meaning. So in the reverse, it means that you're letting go of that you've finally arrived to where you're supposed to be. A lot of you have felt that you're stuck in a situation with no way out. and that you're feeling like you might not accomplish anything. Some of you are just waiting for an opportunity to come where you can move forward. You need to go within yourself and think. Just rethink the situation, rethink your plans. If your first plan A didn't work, then go to plan B. And just change your mind frame. I'm hearing that you need to change your mind frame before you proceed with whatever it is you want. I kind of do see some postponements in your freedom. I'm also seeing a legal issue. Excuse me, I had to yawn. It's late. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning here. I'm seeing a legal issue holding your life up. Or I'm also seeing, again, the loss or the grief that's slowing you down. And then this loss or grief that you're experiencing is creating stagnation for you. All right. So let's move on with the next card. So here we have the Hierophant. This is the lure of confirmation. So you see the judge sitting here and there's people before him and he's like giving them an answer. So some of you might be, again, this is a card also of legal issues. I've mentioned that. So some of you might be waiting on an answer about a legal issue. You might be waiting to hear about a court date or the decision on something that was in court. I'm also hearing that this is the confirmation for you to move forward on stuff. You'll get a confirmation to move forward on whatever it is that you're looking for. I'm hearing somebody who's wanting social approval. They're on the internet a lot. Posting, wanting some type of social approval. All right. We do a lot of things in life to be accepted by others, but you don't have to do that. The best thing to do is just be yourself, okay? The best way to be is just to be yourself. So this is the lure of confirmation. So whatever it is that you're waiting on to hear from legally, or maybe you're waiting just on a person, you're going to hear that in November. The answer is going to come in November. All right. So now let's move on with the next card. So the next card is the Hierophant. Here we have the Hierophant. And this is literally you going up on a hill, thinking. It's time, you're taking a time out in November because you need to rethink all these situations that has happened so far and to see how he's got his walking staff and he's got his lantern to light the way. Also, there's blue. There's blue in the background, and that represents a lot of deep thoughts. So you're going to be in a lot of deep thought in the month of November, thinking about your life, what has happened so far, and how you need to proceed and move ahead. So the message for you, Capricorn, in spite of all the things that have happened to you, the message for you is to gather your strength, because here we have the strength card right next to it. But the message for you is to gather that strength, rethink, okay, because this card tells you to rethink a situation, and so does this one, and this one is telling you the same thing. Rethink a situation before you move ahead so you can move ahead. I see some of you that are going to be seeking counsel, maybe a private counselor for yourself to tell your problems to. You might even be seeking tarot card reading. Some of you might call me for answers, or seeing some type of counselor, or maybe just speaking to your parents or to a friend or just somebody you know for some type of answer or guidance and things like that. And it's okay to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Every now and then we all need a little bit of advice. We need help. Hold on, let me get a drink. Sorry, y'all, my throat is dry. I've been talking all day. I've been reading all day. So that's why you're going up on this hill, withdrawing from everybody, meditating to get some kind of answer and decide which direction you want to go in your life and with all situations. And then again, we have the Strength card at the end. This is the maiden trying to shut the lion's mouth. You see that? So the lion just represents your life. Your life is just have come roaring in at you, just roaring in like a lion. It was a lot for you to handle in 2020. And, you could barely handle it. So you're trying to gather your strength and you're trying to shut that lion's mouth, trying to shut everything down that no longer works for you so you can move ahead. Whatever decision you make, and make sure you make the right one, it's going to last for a lifetime, because here we have the infinity sign above the maiden's head, which means a lifetime, something that goes on and on. Okay. And all these deep thoughts that you've been in are going to be distant by the end of November. because you see how this blue is very, very distant now. And then the yellow represents a brand new date coming. So by December and January, you're going to be in a lot better mind frame. You can already choose a direction that you want to go in after all this other strife that you've had. By the end of November, you'll be in a lot better way. You're going to be able to shut that lion's mouth and move forward with your brand new day. And you're going to have the infinity sign, which is going to last you for a lifetime. All right, Capricorn, gather your strength and move forward. Concentrate, meditate, do whatever you have to do. Talk to someone. And you're going to be okay by the end of November into December and January. You'll be fine. All right. This is your reading for February 20. I'm sorry. It's late, y'all. This is your reading for November 2020, Capricorn. Y'all, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends about me. And if you want a personal reading, contact me with the information down below. Y'all, hit that notification bell so you will be reminded when I upload another video. Don't forget to contact me. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.